The very idea of this video came really spontaneously, and I decided this is the moment that I should make this video, because when you have a little kid you spare every moment to do something else. I was thinking, reflecting, and just decided, that's it, let's do it. Hi, my name is Jana, I'm lifestyle coach, and I welcome you on my channel. Let's begin. So I will be really not really wordy today. I just wanted to share with you some of thoughts that are bothering me since a while, and maybe this would give some insight also for you. Sometimes we just watching around and asking ourselves, where is this sign? And maybe this will be your sign. When I told you already that I'm a mom of one little beautiful girl. She's now 1 year and 3 months old, and this is a source of really eternal happiness and joy, and also eternal tiredness. So I ask excuse in advance for some mistakes in English that I will make, and some pauses that will look a little bit awkward. It's just because I don't sleep much for 1 year and 3 months exactly, and a few days. So what I wanted to talk about, it's about when you're doing something and you got so frustrated that you think, is this the moment when I should give up, or is this moment when like life world challenges me to make me think, to make me realize if this something is really important, is really something that you should do. And I'm talking about my self-developing as a coach as well. It's not an easy road, I would say. So to gain those clients, to make people understand that you know something, that you can help, is something, it's really big collection of many things. Like, you should be not just a good coach, you need to be also charismatic enough to get that attention of the audience, some people from which could be then your clients. And being a mom, I have those days when I cannot dedicate 100% of my time to my job, and sometimes I just get attached with my baby and starting to think, so what I'm actually doing, what is my self-realization. And for me, the result of every project that I'm doing, everything that I'm working with, for me the result is the financial result. And when it's not coming to that expectation that I put in any project, for me it's really the time to put the question, is it something really that I'm doing right and I should keep going, or is this something that is just wasting of time? Which is, nothing is wasting of time, we always gain experience, but without this kind of ideas, I want just practically to invite you to reflect with myself. So when you start to do something, sometimes it's difficult to start. You do something, you make a plan, you go work with coach, or you coach yourself to make a plan, strategy, and so on. And it says at a certain point you start to take actions. This is actually, if very bold, it's what I'm doing with my clients. Before I gave birth, I already started to have those clients and to have my practice, and then I had to take a pause because it was my maternity leave, and now I kind of start over, and with this kind of level of energy, which is quite low, because I'm quite tired every time. I think moms will understand me. I start to think, I start to get frustrated really easy, and much easier than it was before. And the time that I dedicate became so very much precious, that I started to think, is it really something that I'm doing right? Is this something that I really should do? Should I keep going on the coaching thing? Is it my thing? Or should I dedicate myself to my art projects, to fashion projects, something else? And you know, and usually when you have these kind of questions, the world starts to respond, because our mind seeking of those signs around. It's just how our mind works, and sometimes you got this kind of response, you know, you see kind of signs, and you see those I don't know, motivating speeches which says keep going, you are just one step away, you just keep going. If you believe in something, you need to keep trying and try, and then at the end you will see, you will do everything, you will reach your target. And this actually what I would say as well as a motivation speaker. But you know, at a certain moment there is always this point when you think, am I one step away, or is just dead end and I just need to pick the other way? And in this case, it's really hard. It's hard to make that decision, because at a certain moment you start to realize that that I cannot waste so many times to make these videos, keeping on putting content on Instagram, also listening to experts, and working with gaining client base, because I'm working as a freelancer. And so in this case, I have a really nice technique, which I hope will work for me very soon. Is when you go sleeping, you just ask your mind to help you with the decision. You just make it like a task. My dear mind, please, could you please help me with this decision? And usually when you're aware enough, when you're not very, very tired, when you can find time for meditating or yoga, when you connect it with your body, in few days, sometimes weeks, the response is coming. It's like, you know, it could be like inside you, like, I'm doing right, or you just see some opportunity, or you discuss with somebody, and some new idea coming out. And this is what I'm trying to do now. I must admit, I'm also very tired, so maybe it's not the current state that to make decisions. But the point of this video is, what is it for you? Have you ever been in this kind of situation when you are doubtful about what you are doing? Is it so was it like you did something and then you kept going and it worked? Or was it something that you kept going and then you just realized that you just need to choose the other way? So it's really interesting how it is for you, or maybe you are now in this kind of situation. So I invite you to reflect with myself, and tell me what is this situation, and maybe with some opinion from the inside, you could find that decision. So I'm now, so I promised to be not this worthy, but I am still very worthy. It's just as I am. So I'm now really struggling to continue my work as a coach, and I don't know if this point would be like that in future I would say, you remember you remember this video? I was so doubtful. I didn't know what to do. I was looking around for help, for some advice, and look where I am now. They are making a movie about me, for example. Or I will say, look, at this point, I was courageous enough to admit that maybe I should do something else. So, any comment is welcome. I really appreciate. Remember, this is my safe space, so please, only nice, supportive comments. I think I think it's important when we support each other's, right? So this was this kind of very spontaneous video, and tell me if you like this kind of format, and let's see. I think it's quite important to share your very in-moment thoughts, and I appreciate that I found this time to make this video. Remember to subscribe, please. Maybe this will also help me to make this decision, and see you soon, I hope. Let's see, maybe tomorrow I will sleep enough and I will be full of energy and I will be just fine. Let's see. Have a great day. Bye.